impasse venue.
Now we come to a slightly more delicate point in our practices, as we may end up discovering causes of some blocks and traumas in our lives. I ask you to be prepared for these experiences, as it is very important to get rid of these blocks so that we can continue our magical walk. From this moment on, we must practice forgiveness. Not only do we have grievances for those who caused us harm, but we must also practice self-forgiveness, because many of the problems we attribute to others, we are actually the ones who caused them. Then you will be prepared to step into the middle way, knowing where you are the victim and can offer forgiveness, and when you are your own executioner. Taking advantage of the moment, seeing the growth of the channel. I know that there are few, for now, but they are the ones who seek learning and practice as they should be. To me, the quality of the people who are here, in each class, matters much more than the quantity. You are the new practitioners, who will do what true magic in the world should be like. Put your country or state in the comments, so that you can find people who think like you and so they can end up creating study groups, because despite the magical development being individual, having someone accompanying us is always the best incentive. Form study groups, add more people to your groups, and create with me a great egregore of knowledge and wisdom. I count on each of you. And what an egregore is, I will explain in some of the next degrees. Exercise 60. Energizing the chakras. Do this exercise in a room where you can be alone. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Take a few deep breaths. Visualize and feel your crown chakra. See and feel white light flowing into you through your crown chakra. Slowly direct the white light down a little towards your brow chakra. Visualize the indigo blue color, feel it. Then direct the white light to your throat chakra. See the blue light and feel it. Now direct the white light to your heart chakra. See the green light and feel it. Then direct the white light to your solar plexus chakra. See the yellow light and feel it. Then direct the white light to your splenic chakra. See its orange light and feel its energy. Now direct the white light to your root chakra. See the red light and feel it. Register your impressions. As you move energy down your spine, you may encounter a blockage, entanglement, or blockage in one or more chakras. This indicates where you might be having a problem. To clear the blockage, identify the problem. Address the problem. Energize the chakra. Seek to understand the source of this blockage. Use your expanded senses to identify what is happening. Ask yourself, what is causing this blockage? And let your intuition respond. Before going to sleep, do the following self-affirmation. I dream about the cause of my chakra blockage. Some problems associated with each of the chakras. Crown chakra. The importance of the spiritual. Do you have a disagreement with the religion you were raised in? Are you not quite sure of your spiritual path? You may need to break away from the old spiritual understanding or establish a relationship with a religion or philosophy that will provide a framework for your development. Forehead chakra. Insight. Do you doubt the insights you have been receiving? Is your conscious mind getting in the way of communicating with the unconscious? You may also be experiencing a physical problem with your eyes. Try this exercise with the eyes. Place your hands over your eyes so that your palms cup them. Close them and press gently, without squeezing your eyes, just the muscles around you. This can help relax them and relieve headaches. Throat chakra. Speech. A block here may indicate that there is something you need to talk about that you are not giving yourself permission to do. What change in your life are you resisting? It could also be fear of communicating, public speaking, or shyness. Heart chakra. Emotions. A block here may indicate that there is a feeling you are avoiding. Are you angry? Are you in love? Are you feeling hurt and vulnerable? Once you have identified the emotion and the cause, you can decide if you need to express yourself or protect yourself, but never leave emotions stored away, so that it doesn't become a picture of anxiety or depression, for example. Solar plexus chakra. Health. How healthy are you? A block here indicates a need to pay attention to your physical well-being. You may also be blocking your psychic senses. Splenic chakra. Sexual issues. A block at this point indicates that you are avoiding and misdirecting your sexual energy. Have you allowed yourself to feel sexual? Are you sexually expressing energies that actually belong somewhere else, such as your heart chakra? Don't be afraid of your sexual orientation. If that's the problem, there's no harm in being what you are. Root chakra. Grounding. A blockage in this region indicates that you have been shutting yourself off from the earth and your body. You may need to learn to feel yourself inside your own skin again, and allow yourself to feel contact with the energy field of the earth. Take a walk in woods, beaches, parks, and gardens. Take off your shoes and feel the touch of the ground. Feel what the earth has to offer. Once you've identified the issues you have a problem with, you can decide how you're going to direct your unlocking. This is an excellent time to do affirmations. If you're working on a solar plexus block, you might say, I pay attention to my health and eat foods that are healthy for me, I exercise, and I get enough sleep at night. You can also do affirmations for your inner space, or make a movie on your mental screen where you feel happy that you solved those problems. Once you have identified problems and worked on resolving them, you can accelerate your progress by directing Iki to blocked chakras. Exercise 61. Clearing blockages. In a private place, stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Take a few deep breaths. Visualize and feel the white light entering your crown chakra. Now gently direct the Iki towards the blocked chakra. Feel the Iki entering the chakra, untying the knots and clearing the energy channels. When the chakra is clean, glowing in color and rotating clockwise, see and feel the white light flowing down the spine and into the ground. Do not force the Iki through the chakra, let it push gently and gradually untie the knots in the energy cords. As you do this exercise, you will notice flashes of visions, feelings, or memories associated with the block. This is trash cleaning and it can be an intense experience. You may find that you have a lot of emotions or energies tied up in the block. Do this cleaning in your own time, and don't force yourself to move more than you can handle. These experiences can bring up trauma, pain, and hurt from things that happened in the past. Try to overcome these pains, forgive those who caused them. It is an exercise of renewal, of intense cleaning, and the time needed for this must be respected. If the chakra does not clear after several sessions, it indicates a more serious problem. You may have an issue that you need to resolve through therapy. Likewise, some blocks are simply caged, for both physical and emotional experience, particularly in childhood. In this case, you can send Iki down the spine and simply bypass the blockage, like mist around a stone. Exercise 62. Using the attributes of each chakra. This exercise may take a while, so make sure you have a quiet place and time available. Spread your feet shoulder-width apart and relax. Rock your body from side to side, letting your arms relax, tapping from side to side until you feel that you are completely relaxed. Gently bring your hands into shape, as if you were holding a ball of energy near your point one. Focus on visualizing and feeling your aura. Now breathe in your aura fully, entering your nostrils and focusing on the chakra you want to dominate, pausing as you exhale. Suppose you want to feel more attractive and sexually active or active. Focus your aura by penetrating your base chakra and inflating it with each in-breath, so that it grows into your new aura. Repeat the breathing movement until you are surrounded by the Iki of this chakra. When you feel completely overwhelmed by this energy, stop the exercise. Feel sexy, attractive, and fatal, like a wolf or a wolf on the hunt. When you no longer want this energy to be in control, make circular movements with your hands around yourself, as if squeezing and compressing this energy, until it returns to its original size. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, return your original aura, visualizing your breath, in the form of Iki, enveloping your body. Do not stay with this energy for too long, so that there is no energy imbalance. Use the same exercise for the chakra you want to master. Beware of the brow chakra, as, being the third eye chakra, it can break veils that you are not prepared for. Our iki interacts with the energy fields around us. In the beginning, we practiced how to draw energy from the depths of the earth, sun, and moon. Based on these exercises, we can also exchange iki with specific places. However, one must realize the type of iki that exists in a place. Some may have a positive impact on us, while others have a negative or hostile impact. One of the ways to understand and find out about the iki of a place is to learn about its history. Around the world there are places known to be healing, especially drinking fountains and hot springs for bathing. There are places that are devoid of iki, which are places where there is no life. Places where concrete dominated. Where there are no trees, animals, or wildlife. These places eventually lose their connection to earth. Generally, they are places where respect and vision of the soul of things has been lost, anima. Man lost his connection with the earth. When he stopped seeing the anima of things, he started to pollute the rivers. When he no longer saw the anima of the river, called in Tupi-Guarani as Goane, killing its inhabitants and disconnecting with that strength, that iki. It started to destroy its forests, when it no longer saw the anima that inhabits there, but that will be a topic for another level on shamanism. In these environments, it is wise to be protected by the energy shield and to reconnect with the earth when you leave these places. To do this, do the mountain exercise in your garden or in a nearby woods or parks. Some houses captured the iki of people who lived and died in it. People who visit or live in these environments perceive areas of cold and or see ghostly figures in specific places. We can call these beings doubles or perispirits, which are nothing more than a kind of shadow, memory of their former inhabitants. It is wise not to feed them with dense feelings like anger or fear. Many of these beings feed on negative iki, and in order for them to feed, they scare us, being hostile, so that we vibrate in a low tune, equal to or close to their vibration. A powered obsessor can be more work than a daemon, for example. Again, it's a good idea to protect yourself if we're in an environment like this. Few houses, however, are as dramatic as this. Each home has its own iki, made up of a mixture of iki from the place where it was built, its builders, and the residue of thoughts and emotions left by its former residents. This iki is also a form of egregore. It's a good idea to investigate the energy of the place where you live. You can also do this exercise in a park, woods, or wherever you want to investigate. Exercise 63. Sensing a place. Lower your shield so that your aura is freely exchanging iki with the environment. Walk around the site. Do you register any feelings or images right away? Is there a specific place that looks different from others? Now, sit on a chair or bench somewhere quiet. Extend your roots into the earth. Absorb the energy from the location into your body. Do you notice any feelings or images about this energy? Now do a little guesswork. If you are inside, you can use a basin of water. If you are outside, close your eyes and visualize your mental screen. Ask the question: what is the iki of this place? If you are sleeping in this room, house, camp, etc., it can also induce a dream about him. Before going to sleep, do this self-affirmation. I dream of the iki of this place. It goes without saying, but you never know. Don't do this exercise in places that accumulate very dense energies such as cemeteries, hospitals, police stations, well-wooded, waterfalls and forests. Most homes have a reasonably friendly atmosphere. Along with existing iki sensitivity, you can also produce energy fields to protect a physical space, just as you use your personal shield to protect yourself. Exercise 64. Creating a shield over a place. Sit in a quiet place and concentrate. Take a few deep breaths and close your eyes. Visualize your mental screen. Visualize where you live. Your room, your apartment, your house, wherever your space is. Now imagine a shield of white light surrounding space. White light protects your home from any negative energy. You can visualize this energy coming from the earth, from the life that is around trees, animals, or even coming from the cosmos. We can also create this shield around a car, motorcycle, cell phone. These shields tend to disperse unless you reactivate them often. However, if we anchor the shield to an object, it can solidify for a much longer period of time. We will learn more about this in the next module. In these classes, we learn to create a personal shield around our physical space. In the next one, we will investigate ways to purify things in places that have damaged or harmful energies, filling them with useful and consciously chosen energies, and learn how to maintain the energy fields around places so that they remain clean and safe. In celebration of our 10th class, I will release a video about the author of the Disserpens Valaman channel and about our project, the creation of an eco-village. Thanks for making it to the end of this video. If you liked it, like, share and, if you can, consider supporting this channel so that our project can reach more people. Support links in the description.
Impassiveni, impassivado.